Right now, live at 5.
In Superior, a Douglas County nonprofit has a whole month of events planned to raise awareness about mental health. What you need to know coming up tonight.
Plus, bonus checks are on the way for Minnesota's frontline workers. Who qualifies and how to apply. And later, the Minnesota Wild take the ice for the first round of the NHL playoffs. Duncan Goldberg joins us in studio to break down their path to the Stanley Cup.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Bakke.
And I'm Briggs LaSavage. If you're struggling to maintain your mental health, you're not alone. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and a nonprofit in Superior wants to help.
CBS 3's Rob Cole spoke to advocates for the cause today. Rob, what do they have planned for this month?
Well, Kristen, NAMI, also known as the National Alliance on Mental Illness, is a nonprofit that provides support, education, and advocacy to people affected by mental illness. Now, Chrissy Bernard, the president of the Douglas County chapter, says the pillar of their organization is the peer support they offer, mainly in group sessions. Bernard says working in a group can help remove some of the stigma some people associate with getting help for emotional trauma. The sessions are led by trained facilitators who also live with mental illness and are in recovery. The Douglas County branch offers peer sessions one day every week. In addition to offering services to adults, they offer peer support to teenagers. Bernard says after 2 years of the pandemic, there's a greater need than ever to help young people get their minds on track.
Well, we know since 2020 there's been a 31% increase in emergency room visits for adolescents related to mental health. So COVID's playing a large factor in our youth mental health.
Those teen sessions happen weekly, both in person and virtually. Bernard says NAMI is also expanding to give people in smaller communities access to their services. They're building chapters in both Ashland and Bayfield. And as part of their month-long outreach, NAMI is offering a mental health awareness night in Superior tomorrow. Later on in the month, they're having a mental health story night at the Superior Library, and they're holding a screening of a new documentary. All the services NAMI provides are free for the people who participate.
And coming up at 6, we'll hear from Chrissy Bernard about how her journey led her to the NAMI organization. Rob Cole's reporting live for us in the newsroom tonight. Thanks, Rob.
Today is Melanoma Monday, a day meant to encourage people to get their skin checked. The day falls on the first Monday in May to kick off Skin Cancer Awareness Month. It's meant to raise awareness of symptoms, causes, and prevention of the disease. The American Academy of Dermatology says melanoma is the deadliest type of skin cancer and that 1 out of 50 Americans will develop it at some point. Health experts are encouraging people to get any unusual skin marks checked out by your doctor. It could save your life.
Superior police are investigating the death of a woman found on train tracks. Police found Haley Turner's body on Saturday. They say she was found by employees on railroad tracks in Superior. Police say it appears Turner was hit by a train and that no foul play is suspected. The family of Turner has launched a fundraising page to help lay her to rest. You can find that link on our website.
Here's a live look now at the DNR's Eagle camera. A sad update tonight as one of the chicks, known as E2, died over the weekend after being pushed out of the nest by its older sibling. After the 75-foot fall, the eagle was taken to the Raptor Center where the decision was made to put down the bird. Researchers say an event like this is not rare, and they believe the aggression was caused by the older sibling fighting for food security.
New at 5, a big blow today for the proposed Northern Lights Express. Just within the last hour, the Minnesota Senate voted to block funding for the train. It would connect the Twin Ports to the Twin Cities with several stops along the way. The Minnesota House voted to put $80 million toward that project just last week. But then today, the Senate passed an amendment to the state's transportation bill, knocking that project off the list. State Senator Jason Rarick, whose district would be home to a large stretch of the NLX track, voted to kill the project. Senator Jen McEwen, who represents the Duluth area, voted to keep it. We'll keep following this developing story and bring you updates when we learn more about what could come next.
The former Iron Mining Association president has joined the race for a Northland State Senate seat. Kelsey Johnson is running for District 3 as a Republican. That seat includes Cook, Lake, Couchiching, and parts of Itasca and St. Louis counties. Senator Tom Bach, a DFLer who moved to the Independent Caucus, has represented that district for 6 terms, but does not plan to run again. Johnson says she wants the government to, quote, get back to the basics. This guarantees an August primary on the Republican side, with Babbitt Mayor Andrea Zupancic also in the race. Grant Housechild, a Hermantown City Councilor, is the only DFLer running so far. The general election will be in November.
Minnesota's governor has signed a bill giving bonuses to workers who were on the front lines during the COVID pandemic.
I wonder how many boxes. That is how good government can work. Thank you.
Governor Tim Walz signed that bill this morning. It includes $500 million in bonuses for people whose jobs were deemed essential and those who worked in person during the pandemic. Each check would be about $750. The bill also refills the state's unemployment insurance trust fund. Walz says as we emerge from this pandemic, it's important to understand the impact it made on frontline workers.
Those were the people who were caring for our children, who were working in ICU units. They were people who were delivering groceries or processing food. They were cleaning our buildings. They were doing the things that kept life going forward, and they were doing it in a very dangerous spot.
The state estimates about 667,000 frontline workers will be eligible for that payment. We have details on exactly who qualifies and how to apply on CBS3Duluth.com.
He may not have been named Minnesota's Teacher of the Year, but a Moose Lake educator still gets an A+ in his students' books. Brad Hubred is a middle school science teacher. He was one of 11 finalists for the state's Teacher of the Year honor. After more interviews this weekend, a committee ended up choosing a first-grade teacher from Onamia. Sarah Lancaster is now the first person of Asian Pacific Islander descent to win the award, and she'll now be nominated for the national honor.
The Twin Ports have turned up the volume this week. Tonight marks day 2 of the week-long Homegrown Music Festival. We're taking a live look now at Ty Johnson, who's playing at Wild State Cider. He's a local acoustic guitar player who performs heartfelt and at times dark originals. Johnson is just one of dozens of local musicians playing at venues all across Duluth and Superior this week. We have a full list of the Homegrown schedule on our website.
Dave joins us now for a first check of the weather. Dave, are we heading into an actual spring-like week this week?
I think spring has finally, after so much hemming and hawing, even come to lakeside towns.
All right.
Inland, it's been getting very spring-like last few days. Now closer to the lake, picking up as well. What a nice break. Today, not a bad day. A little bit of sun. Temperature still cooler than normal, but the rain went away, so that brightened spirits. We take a live look, of course, at Robinson Lake in between Sedan and Ely, because now we can start to really focus on ice out, especially up north. Robinson Lake is still on the whiter side rather than the darker side, but we have 2 weeks for things to clear up in time for Minnesota fishing opener. With temperatures like they're going to be this week, we've got a fighting chance. Dry spell starts tonight as higher pressure takes over. It'll keep that low to the south at bay, and the one off towards the east is the weekend rainmaker. That'll scuttle along as well. That high could be with us all the way through Saturday. Next rain chance may not be until Saturday night. So our short-term forecast is a reasonably sunny one. Not tonight, though. It still may be mostly cloudy, but tomorrow, mostly sunny. High temp 48, still about 9 degrees cooler than normal, but the closest it's been for Duluthians and Superiorites for a while. And it's just going to get warmer this week, so I'll spread the good news in more detail in just a bit.
Thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, spring is in the air and many communities are cleaning up from that long winter. What Bayfield residents need to know about this week's free pickup opportunities in City by City next.
Get your news on the go, the CBS 3 mobile app.
Link RV is proud to provide our customers with the largest RV service facility in northern Wisconsin. With an enormous parts and accessories department and technicians with over 100 years of combined RV service experience, we'll keep you camping all season long. Link RV, where reputation is everything.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. That's right, free. This free book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. And it's free. Call right now for your free book. And as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched over 1,200 annuities and summarized the rates and benefits of annuities from financially strong insurers. Again, that's annuity do's and don'ts for baby boomers and a free annuity rate report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Supplies are limited. Call now.
Call 800-816-8219. That's 800-816-8219.
Oh, is that what I think it is? The new DQ All-Star Summer Blizzard lineup? Boom! Oh, that's Girl Scout Thin Mints. New Oreo Dirt Pie, yum. Drumstick with peanuts, cotton candy. Oh, more summer flavors. Official treat of MLB. I'm gonna eat them all. This is fun. Hey, does that mean we won? Oh, but it was close. Oh, yeah, I hear ya. But just looking around, like, that's a lot of smiles, so looks like a win to me. DQ, happy tastes good.
From April 25th to May 8th, Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza customers can donate money to St. Mary's Children's Hospital through in-store icon sales or by providing a donation when placing an order online. Customers can donate $1 or $5 for both in-store icons and online donations. Spend $5, get a bounce back coupon for a free cookie dough.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Virginia tonight. A reminder that May is here, and so are summer parking rules. Cars can now park on the odd streets the first half of the month and even the second half. Hopefully some more summer temps will be on their way soon, too. Dave will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a look around the region.
Testing broadband capabilities in Hayward and fundraising for Grand Marais' first dog park. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland city by city. We start things off in Bayfield, where this week is the citywide lawn and garden cleanup week. Starting today through Friday, the city will be picking up leaves, brush, and other garden waste. Waste must be placed in biodegradable brown paper bags that are available for pickup around town. Each home is allowed approximately 1 truckload of brush, but additional pickups can be arranged. On Saturday, the city will have a free dumpster day for cleaning out household and larger waste items. Next, we head to Hayward, where the Chamber of Commerce is encouraging residents and businesses to test their Wi-Fi speeds. The Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation is helping Wisconsinites take this test because it will then help other government programs better assess what areas of the state need help to create better broadband. Grants are determined based on need, and this test helps them see where exactly the greatest need is. And we wrap up in Grand Marais, where a local group is fundraising for the city's first dog park. Previously, a temporary dog park was available as a mixed-use space with horses. When that agreement ended, Go Dog North Shore got permission from the City Council to begin raising money for an off-leash dog park. The project has been completely donor-funded, and they've raised so much that organizers have decided they are going to build the whole park in one go instead of in phases. The park will be 2.5 to 3 acres in size and will feature walking trails and a wooded area. They need about $25,000 more to get it built and ready to open later this summer. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city.
Sounds like we need to grab the dogs and head up the North Shore soon. Still to come on Live at 5, the Minnesota Wild will hit the ice tonight in their first best-of-7 matchup against the St. Louis Blues. Duncan Goldberg joins us in studio to break down the series in just a few minutes.
Well, some of our communities around the head of the lakes topped out at 47 today, and that's 10 degrees cooler than the normal of 57, but it's showing progress. Yeah, I think spring is starting. A dry spell for the week ahead. When's the next rain coming? Where's the last night's rain going? We'll talk about all of that coming up after our break.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Hi, folks. Medicare Part C plans with extra benefits like getting money added back to your Social Security check may now be available to you in your zip code. Make sure you're not missing out. It's simple. 1, call the number on your screen. 2, they'll look up your zip code and see if you're eligible. 3, they'll check for plans with extra benefits like prescriptions, dental coverage, and the benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every single month. Call now.
I called to get everything I deserve.
I called to check my zip code for a plan with a benefit that adds money back to my Social Security check.
I called to check my zip code.
Millions of people have called the Medicare coverage helpline. Call, check your zip code, see if you're eligible, and get what you deserve. Call now.
Call 1-800-310-2570. That's 1-800-310-2570 now.
Not all internet is priced this good. Switch to Extreme and go super fast for as low as $19.99 a month for a year. Oh yeah. Hook up your home with powerful Wi-Fi, 99.99% reliability, and speeds that are FCC proven to be faster than advertised. Not all internet is priced this good. Switch today and get speeds starting at 100 meg for as low as $19.99 a month for a year. Call 844-EXTREME2 for details.
From April 25th to May 8th, Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza customers can donate money to St. Mary's Children's Hospital through in-store icon sales or by providing a donation when placing an order online. Customers can donate $1 or $5 for both in-store icons and online donations. Spend $5, get a bounce back coupon for a free cookie dough.
Now, the CBS 3 Duluth Weathermax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, it was pretty rainy over the weekend. Here's a look at our 3-day rain totals, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. International Falls, a little bit more than 3/4 of an inch. Twin Ports, 3/4 straight up. 6,600 for our friends in Hibbing and 5,700 in Ashland. So it was a decent soaking rain with a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain. Well, that low pressure system is leaving us. Maybe a few stray sprinkles later tonight. And I heard there were some pretty decent snow flurries around Anchor Lake on Highway 53 this morning. But that low is leaving, a high is coming, and that means clear and dry for much of the week ahead. Maybe not tonight, but starting tomorrow, we should get a bit of sunshine coming around. That'll brighten some spirits. So yeah, gray sky right now, but that should slowly try to break up overnight and set us up for a mostly sunny sky beginning tomorrow. Well, right now at the airport in Duluth, it is 47, cloudier sky lingering as we mentioned. North-northwest wind, that's going 12 miles per hour, relative humidity 61%, and air pressure starting to go up, now at 30.04 inches of mercury. Current temperatures trying to go up, not quite to the normal of 57 today, but mid-40s for northern Minnesota, 50 for Superior, 50 for Ashland, 45 for Ironwood. Well, we give them an A for effort there, and it's a sign that temperatures will just increase as the week goes on. First the 40s, then the 50s, maybe by the weekend even 60s. Maybe not forever after the weekend, but at least we'll get a taste of it, which will be awfully sweet for a lot of towns. Here on our national map, there's the lower pressure system that's leaving. That brought the rain over the weekend. Here's a low pressure system trying to bubble up from the Colorado area. Those are usually big soakers like the one we had this weekend, but higher pressure will block the progression of that low and that one farther to the west. So sunshine starts tomorrow and may be with us for a while. Right now, again, we still have the lingering clouds from the departing system, so it is mostly cloudy. Should stay that way overnight, but finally break up towards mostly sunny tomorrow. And it's a slow-moving high, again, deflecting the southern low, keeping it down there, keeping our area on the dry side at least through Wednesday, and keeping that approaching low from the west at bay on Wednesday as well. In fact, it may not be till Saturday night when this thing finally gets us a rain chance. A rain chance then that'll stick around for Sunday and Monday as well. So most of the week ahead dry with increasing temperatures. News many of us have been waiting to hear, including Duncan, for a long, long time. He's waiting in the wings to tell you about some sports here in just a bit. But first, I tell you about tonight's forecast for Minnesota. Low temps will run 28 to 34 with a mostly cloudy sky. Crossing the border into Wisconsin and Michigan. Low temps there in the low to mid 30s with a mostly cloudy sky, but will break towards sunshine for Wisconsin and the UP tomorrow. Highs 47 to 53, normal is 57. Tomorrow in Minnesota, low 40s by the lake, 46 to 55 inland. And then the extended forecast shows we stay in the 50s with sunshine through Friday. Sunny and 60 on Saturday. What a day that is. Kristen's already bursting with ideas on what to do. And then Sunday and Monday, there's our next rain chance with a slight dip in temperature Sunday, but then we push to 63 from next Monday.
60 and sunny on Saturday. I'll be at the lake, you know.
Yep.
Get
Water
those
skiing.
boats out, yeah. Thanks, Dave. The playoffs have come and gone for the Minnesota Timberwolves, but for the Minnesota Wild, the party gets started tonight.
Yeah, and for more on their first round matchup, we bring in CBS 3's Duncan Goldberg. Duncan, what can fans expect from this team?
Well, you're going to get some optimistic Duncan here. It should be a long playoff run, but it won't be easy as the Minnesota Wild match up with a familiar face, one of their biggest rivals, the St. Louis Blues. And lately, this matchup hasn't been a good one for the Wild. In the last 14 meetings, St. Louis is 12-1-1 against Minnesota. So safe to say, the Wild need to figure some things out to move on to the next round. Both the Wild and the Blues, they are two of the hottest teams in hockey. Since March 16th, the Wild have gone an NHL best 19-2-3, while the Blues, they're right behind them with a record of 15-5-3. But the main question for the Wild fans going into tonight is who will be in net? Will it be the future Hall of Famer, Marc-Andre Fleury, or will it be the red-hot Cam Talbot?
We talked before that it's not a tough decision, right? It's an easy decision because we feel both are more than capable of starting for us here. So it we're excited about the opportunity to have both guys available if we need it, and we probably will.
Optimistic that it will be Marc-Andre Fleury who will get the start tonight in net. He was the starter in starter's net for morning skate this morning, but at any moment things could switch over to Cam Talbot, who is on fire. He's gone 13-0-3 to finish the season. I thought it might be Talbot just because of the way he was playing, but Fleury, he is going to be a future Hall of Famer. So, I mean, you give one guy the shot, doesn't go well, go right to the other guy. We'll see what happens. It should be fun.
Always switch them out.
Yep. And the Blues are great right now. I mean, the Wild might be the second best team in hockey behind the Avs. Blues might be the third best team in hockey.
I just like the trend we're on with Minnesota sports.
Yeah, well.
Playoffs. This is cool for us.
I know, it gives us optimistic Duncan.
Yes, but
not downer Duncan.
If they lose, then Duncan gets really down.
I know you
and
do.
And then it's like a week of pity for Duncan.
The epitome of any sports fan here, yeah.
You're not alone.
Yeah.
Thanks, Duncan.
It's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets. Take a look at this one. Today's pet comes to us from Northwoods Humane Society in Hayward.
A big boy. This is Apollo. He's a 4-year-old, 120-pound Mastiff. Wow. Our friends at the shelter tell us he's a super sweet fellow, and he gets along well with other people and dogs, too. Cats, however, though, are a no-go for him. But if you're looking for a big-time friend, he's certainly your guy, and he likes to play ball, so what could be better?
He's fast, too.
I know. My dog's about 100 pounds, so that's 20 more pounds than mine, and what, like 110 more than yours?
Harry. Yeah. Louis made it to 11 pounds, so.
Oh, gaining on Apollo here. Too cute. Well, he looks like a lot of fun if you have the muscle for him. If you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Apollo, you can call the number on your screen.
Still to come, cases of hepatitis in children are raising concern among health leaders in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Signs they want parents to know. Next.
Hi, it's me again. Listen to this. Medicare Part C plans with extra benefits like getting money added back to your Social Security check every month may now be available to you in your zip code. Make sure you're not missing out. It's simple. 1, call the number on your screen. 2, they'll look up your zip code and see if you're eligible. 3, they'll check for plans with extra benefits like prescriptions, dental coverage, and the benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every single month. Call now.
I called to get everything I deserve.
I called to check my zip code for a plan with the benefit that adds money back to my Social Security check.
I called to check my zip code.
Check your zip code. It could be dynamite. Call now.
Call 1-800-919-1340. That's 1-800-919-1340 now.
Our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future. And if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with us because it's always good to check in.
It seems like everyone has an idea on how to spend Minnesota's $9 billion surplus.
But as educators, we know that one voice needs to be heard above all others. Students. And yet, after decades of underfunding, they're the ones who have suffered the most. Increased class sizes,
diminishing mental health support,
and cuts to vital programs.
The time is now. Use your voice, Minnesota.
Tell your legislators to fully fund our schools.
In Superior, a Douglas County nonprofit has a whole month of events planned to raise awareness about mental health.
A lot of towns got 3/4 of an inch of rain over the weekend. How much more is coming this week?
Tonight at 6 on CBS 3.
We're getting the band back together.
I'm just so excited to be back with Kristen on the anchor desk. It's been so long, but it feels like it's been no time at all.
Yeah.
I feel like we just have a great connection, and
Having someone come onto the show who loves the area as much as I do, who knows the area as well as I do, like she's from here. I mean, it's the perfect fit.
Flag local to its
Watch Kristen and Briggs at 5 and 6 p.m.
When it comes to autism, finding the right words can be tough. Finding understanding doesn't have to be.
Joanne, I love you.
Together, we can create a kinder, more inclusive world for the millions of people on the autism spectrum. Go to autismspeaks.org.
Get your news on the go. The CBS 3 mobile app.
Across Minnesota and Wisconsin, cases of hepatitis in children are raising concerns among health experts.
In Minnesota, several severe cases are being investigated. The Minnesota Department of Health has reported the cases to the CDC. Sudden cases, which involve an inflamed liver, are being investigated in several states and in the UK. The illness is being called hepatitis of unknown origin. The CDC says the cases have no known connection. Health Fairview in Minneapolis reported 2 cases to MDH, which involve an infant and a 2-year-old. There was no immediate word on their condition.
Meanwhile, the state of Wisconsin has issued a health advisory in connection to cases of hepatitis in kids. The Department of Health Services is investigating at least 4 cases in the state. One of the children died and one required a liver transplant. The first cases appeared in Wisconsin back in January, and the cause is unknown. Dr. Emma Moore with UW Health explains what to look out for and when you should bring your kid to the hospital.
Usually hepatitis develops over the course of days to weeks sometimes. So sometimes the first signs are fever, maybe some abdominal discomfort. They just don't feel that good. They're sort of laying on the couch looking a little bit puny. The time that you would bring them into their doctor is if those symptoms don't get better after a couple days or they start looking yellow.
At least 18 cases have been reported in 4 different states. Health experts say the kids were generally healthy, ranging in age from younger than 2 to older than 5.
We'll be right back after the break.
CBS 3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health. Don't fall behind in your child's routine care. Schedule a well child check today. Same-day appointments are available. Visit essentiahealth.org.
The Menards Garden Center is open. Save 11% at your one-stop destination for all your outdoor projects. Want flowers for your deck, patio, or yard? We've got hundreds of colorful options to choose from. Growing a larger garden? We've got the soils, seeds, and tools you need. Landscaping? Check out our wide selection of edgers, pavers, and patio block. The Menards Garden Center. Let's grow. Save $5 after rebate on a hanging flower basket. It's the perfect gift for Mother's Day.
Interstate Battery has the perfect battery to get you out on the water. Power up your summer with a battery you can depend on. Visit us today at 426 John Avenue in Superior or at your nearest Interstate Batteries dealer. Interstate Batteries. Outrageously dependable.
I know there's conflicting information about Dupuytren's contracture.
Too bad I couldn't get treatment yet.
Well, people may think that their contracture has to be severe to be treated, but it doesn't. If you can't lay your hand flat on the table, talk to a hand specialist.
But what if I don't want surgery?
Well, then you should find a hand specialist certified to offer non-surgical treatments.
What's the next step?
Visit findahandspecialist.com today to get started.
Has your roof seen its better days? It's that time of year again to think of replacing your old roof. Call Peak Construction Roofing today for your free estimate at guaranteed affordable rates. Peak Roofing also provides the best roofing warranty in the Northland. Financing? No problem. 0% financing up to 12 months, or get a low-interest payment plan that will fit your budget. Call the best, Peak Construction Roofing. They'll do the rest. Let us take care of you.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Monday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and tonight at 6 we hear one woman's experience and how it led her to join a local mental health help organization.
And tonight at 6 we hear from Duluth's own Galen Lee, a local musician turned Broadway composer who has overcome adversity to chase her dreams. Her journey tonight.
That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next.
We'll see you back here at 6.